This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I really like the slot receiver. I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Panthers will hustle to the line. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yo.
Yeah, that's a punt, my boy.
I don't get one per half?
Oh, no, you know what? You do get a go ahead. Yeah. But there's only one a game. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I thought it was one per half. Just one per game?
About firing off, hitting the offensive
Yeah, I think it's
line.
one per half.
Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be.
Okay,
you
good,
can tell
bro.
the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Got a man, it's White. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
And the Knowles in a good spot here with second and short. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, after putting up 5 sacks in their last game, this defense was hungry for more coming into this one, and they knew it was going to be maybe a little bit tougher going up against this offensive line. They've had some struggles in this game so far getting to the QB, but they finally got to him there.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, but they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They're up by 4 over San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Hit right back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Going up top. He's got it inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Running crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets rid of it. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panthers. got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to Davis. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up a 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take another shot here. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And on the interception return, three.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Working that wide receiver screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
Fires toward the end zone. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas.
He'll take the deep shot. Brings it in down the left side. Finds a seam. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Finds his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
We're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Holstein. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes a grab down the middle. Off and running. There he goes. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He's looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long, so let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
To the air, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Reed. Strong, firm tackle.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Timeout is is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay.
Going for the big play. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, no! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he doesn't. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.